Hello, classmate. My name is Vin, and here we have is my video for the project. So before we start, let's go down to the description. Ignore this part. Thank you. It says that all videos and images are not mine. Blah 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 blah. All right, so that's just the copyright stuff. Just to let you guys know. Thank you. And here we go.
불타오르네.
All right. So if you guys don't know them, they're K-pop. I usually listen to them all the time. Um, yeah. So I thought that was related, and yeah. So let's continue the video.
A woman in her early 20s went to a public toilet during a night out with friends. But a murderer was waiting for her. A stranger who wanted to kill a woman. Any woman. While the murderer waited, 6 men visited the unisex toilet and left unscathed. But when she walked in, he pounced. She was stabbed multiple times and died.
Alright, so let's pause the video there. So there we have is one of the more extreme cases of gender inequality. So in an interview with the murderer, they asked him why she did it. He said that he didn't have any valid reason for murdering her. He did it because she was a woman. And it wasn't like and there was like no personal connection between the murderer and the victim. So yeah. So when he was asked if she felt any sympathy or regret of any sort, he replied none. So that shows that already could explain the issue in South Korea. So I'll be in this video. I'll be focusing more on the economic aspect because, well, because if we didn't, then it would be a very sad video indeed. So so here on the visual, you can see it says that historic trends continue. The pay gap would close in. So South Korea would close in 300 years. So that means that's roughly that's like way past NATO 30-year goal or something like that by almost 10 times. So that's pretty extreme. So when I look at that, I was like, what the hell? So yeah, I thought that would be interesting to show you guys of how bad is the situation. All right. All right, so here's the pay gap thing I told you about. So it says that South Korea as of right now stands first with the largest pay gap difference between males and female. So I'm gonna circle this for you. So basically, South Korea has a 36.6% difference. Oh, that was a bad circle. All right, so I'll tell you guys. So South Korea has a difference of 36.6%. So this means that if a male earns $100, a female will be expected to earn $61. Oh boy, that's a pretty big difference. All right. So the main cause of this pay gap will be how society values women, specifically in South Korea. So they value tradition. So basically, males are expected to be the breadwinner, while women are supposed to be the housewife. So therefore, when women does work, it is often looked down upon, resulting in workplaces to pay less to for a woman, and also give them less chance of promotion. And also, most child support system does not favor women. So yeah, see face. Okay. All right. So on the political aspect, we have here former President Park Geun-hye. So when she was president, people thought that gender inequality would be solved, since they thought that she was a woman who's been through the same struggle. However, based on the caption, former president arrested, that changed completely. So now people would think that women are not capable of important roles and such. So so now the situation even grown worse ever since the distrust of women being able to hold important position in like politics or something.
Misogyny. Tens of thousands gathered in Seoul and other cities around the country. They posted notes on the wall of the Gangnam Station, held candlelight vigils, and organized protests.
제가 당했을지도 모른다고 생각하면 굉장히 마음도 아프고 그 유가족과 그 남자친구분의 마음도 너무 안 좋을 것 같고.
This sparked counter-protests by men's groups who claim men are being unfairly attacked.
All right, so basically what you see is gender inequality do play a role in society, especially for the younger generation. The video you seen is the result of the murder situation that was shown earlier in the video. All right, so women would often blame men, resulting in protests and such, and there you have men doing the same. So we have a conflict going on. So for the central question, we have how to solve the situation put on a global scale. Oh, actually, so that's the essential question we answer to. So all right. So to begin with, South Korea is already ranked at 115 out of the 145 countries measured according to Global Gender Gap Report. So there we have it. So there, this is the gender gap index. So South Korea is right there. Ugh. So right, so here we have the top 10 countries that are closer to reaching the gender gap. So even though South Korea economy is much higher than all of these countries, it's 13 worldwide, there are still improvements need to be made. So if we can so if we simply compare the lifestyle between any of these countries and South Korea, we can recognize the issue of gender inequality. So I think in order to actually put the issue to a global scale, we gotta compare it with other countries and see how like the huge difference is between the lifestyle. All right, so as of now, there are changes being made. So as you can see, the graph shows that South Korea is the highest where fathers are being paid the longest during parental leave. So here we have the 53 weeks. So that is showing a good sign of improvement for the gender inequality. And also, even though I mentioned earlier in the video the political stand, so even though there was a scandal, it does shows, and even there is distrust, it does shows that like before that happened, women can become important position even if they're very like okay. So yeah, and also I read this in an article. So it says that the government is willing to pay like whatever the companies are needed to replace the workers who's on the leave. So they do have so there is a government so this is a government backed thing. So the government do want to solve the issue and actually have the source for it right here. All right. So that's it. All right. So thank you for watching. Now I'd like to reward you guys for listening for watching my whole entire video. I'll put more music into it. Yeah. All right. So there we have. Thank you. Oh my